The Beasts of the East apparently are beatable. Hi, and welcome to the Daily Sports Update presented by Toyota here on CBSSports.com. I'm Dana Strokovsky. Most experts will tell you that in the NBA, the West is the dominant conference. They've won 7 of the past 9 championships, hoard most of the league's superstars, and teams like the Spurs, Mavericks, Suns, and Lakers beat up on each other all season long. But the 2 best teams coming into last night, according to the records, were in the East, the Boston Celtics and Detroit Pistons. They were also the 2 hottest teams in the league. Boston had won 9 in a row, its longest streak so far this season, putting together a 29-3 record, while the Pistons had won 11 of 12 and jumped out to an 8.5-game lead in the Central. But Detroit was coming off a loss at home to the Celtics and had to go out west to Dallas to get back on the winning track. But it was the Mavericks who sent the Pistons to only their second back-to-back losses of the season, 102-86. Dirk Nowitzki was hot all night long, including a 12-point, 5-for-5 third quarter that enhanced the Dallas lead to 14. And now it's the Mavericks who are on a roll. 5 wins in a row as they climb into a tie for the Southwest Division lead with the idle Spurs. What's more surprising is the way the Charlotte Bobcats ran the Celtics right out of their own gym last night. Jason Richardson put up 34 points and had 9 boards as Charlotte dominated the second half for a 95-83 win, keeping the Celtics from becoming the fastest team in Boston history to 30 wins. It was only the second road win of the season for Charlotte, and it came in Boston, who only lost for the second time at home. The NFL All-Pro team was named on Wednesday, but to most of the players on the list, the honor will have to take a back seat for a couple of days, as 16 of the 22 first-team All-Pro players will be in action in the divisional playoffs Saturday and Sunday. The Chargers' LaDainian Tomlinson and the Patriots' Randy Moss both were unanimous selections, Moss being one of 5 Patriots on the team. Another was Tom Brady, who was on all 50 ballots, but split the vote with Brett Favre on 1. Not on the list was Tony Romo, who picked the wrong year to throw for over 4,000 yards and 36 touchdowns. Not only was he not on the All-Pro team, but as recently as this weekend, he wasn't even in the country. Dallas earned the #1 seed in the NFC and a first-round bye, which gave Romo and the rest of the Cowboys the week off. Romo took that time off as the right time to take a vacation to Mexico with his girlfriend Jessica Simpson. Wednesday, Tony Romo was back in the States at Cowboys practice and answering questions not only all pertaining to the Giants game on Sunday.
I mean, this is my life, in some ways. I think it's part of what goes along with being, this position in some ways. And I think for me, it's just, I guess I don't think about it really the way that everyone talk. When people talk, and I just kind of laugh and keep going and play. And I try and do 2 things in my life. One is to work really hard at football. The other is to try and be a good person.
Well, it's the week after the college football season is over, which means it's that time of year for that Pete Carroll to the NFL rumors to begin. This year, it's the Atlanta Falcons who might be interested in the Southern Cal head coach, who's coming off a 2nd consecutive Rose Bowl win. The Falcons lured Bobby Petrino out of the college ranks, only to see him return 13 games into his first season. But a person familiar with the Atlanta coaching situation told the Associated Press that they indeed wanted to talk to Carroll. Pete Carroll's presently on vacation in Hawaii, however, not with Jessica Simpson, so we'll just have to wait to find out where he's going. Roger Clemens is going to Washington for a House hearing involving he, Andy Pettitte, and their former trainer Brian McNamee, but it will be a little later than first scheduled. Congress postponed the hearing from January 16th to February 13th to give lawmakers more time to gather evidence and take depositions from witnesses. That'll do it for the Daily Sports Update presented by Toyota. Keep it here on CBSSports.com for the latest news in the world of sports. But for now, I'm Dana Strokovsky. Have a fabulous day.